Hello, SMS-iT community. So today what we want to do is when we receive a message from SMS-iT, we want to be able to push that message into our CRM. So we're going to make a quick video, quick tutorial showing you guys how to do that. So the CRM of choice today is going to be Hubspot. So we have our Hubspot company here, can be a company or a contact. And so we want to know when this customer, this client, or this number sends a message to SMS-iT, how can we, to our SMS-iT number, how can we receive that information in HubSpot? So we're going to do this today using Make, formerly known as Integromat, okay? And we're going to get it done that way. So first thing we want to do is we want to go to Make, okay? We want to go to our webhooks. Okay, we want to go to our custom webhook. Okay, so let's add a webhook and let's call this webhook SMS-iT testing. All right, so you can name this webhook whatever you want. I suggest you name it SMS-iT, right? But for testing purposes, I'm going to call it SMS-iT testing. So I'm going to save this here. And now what we've received is a webhook ID. So we're going to take this webhook ID, we're going to copy it. And what we need to do next is we need to go into our SMS-iT platform, okay? And so this is the decentralized version of SMS-iT. They also have a cloud version as well. And so how we get here, we need to go into the webhook configuration. So to do that, we just simply go to our profile here and we go to webhook configuration, okay? And then what we're going to do next is we're going to paste the webhook and save it, okay? It's really that simple. And we're going to go back to Make, which is our API connector. And you can see here that it's running, so it's waiting for a response. So we want to test it and make sure that the webhook's working. So what we want to do now is we want to send a message, okay, to our SMS-iT number that we have. Okay, so I'm going to do that right now. So what I'm doing is I'm sending a text message to the SMS number that I have set up with SMS-iT. Okay, so I can see that it's been successfully determined, which means that my text message went through to SMS-iT and the webhook, right? The webhook, which is what's pulling all the information, has received it and it's now successful. So now, in order to get SMS-iT to push the message, right, to HubSpot, we have a 3-step process. Okay, so step 1 is create the custom webhook. Step 2, so we're going to add a module. We're going to add our CRM, which is HubSpot. And what we're going to do first is we're going to search for a CRM record. So in this scenario, right, we have companies, we have contacts, we have deals, we have products. What I'm associating the text message to is a company that I have in my HubSpot account. Okay, the second step is once we're in search and have selected companies in the output property, what we want to do here is we want to go and find the record ID. So let's find the record ID. Okay, and we want to filter the record ID here with a query. We want to search. We want to click in query, and what we want to search by is the from. So we want to know where the number is coming from, and we want to search inside of our CRM to search for a company that already has this number here that's associated with the webhook, right? And the webhook is the data that we're pulling from SMS-iT. So we're comparing the data that's coming from SMS-iT, the from number, right? So where I sent that text message from, right, to SMS-iT, and we're searching in HubSpot, right, to see if there's any number, right? We're searching in HubSpot to see if there's any number that matches the number that came from SMS-iT. Okay, so we're good here. We press OK. We're going to add another module. This is the last step here. And so when I have that message that's coming from SMS-iT, I want to push it in HubSpot as a note. So I'm going to create an engagement. Okay, the engagement type is going to be a note. Okay, now this is the body. So this is all the data that I want to get from SMS-iT. So I go back into the webhook, and here I can put, so this is an incoming message. okay, and it's coming from this number, okay, and it's going to my SMS number. Maybe I want to have some more information there too. Maybe I want to know maybe the country, so I can put the from country. I can put the from state, right? I can put the from city, okay? And now the timestamp, so when did it come? I can put the timestamp as well, right? So for the timestamp, I can get the timestamp of when the message was sent. I can go into make here, into the calendar section, and I can put timestamp here, okay? Now, the last step in this third module is associating, right, the webhook with the right company. So we're going to go to companies here. We're going to add an item. And over here, what we're going to do, go back to star, and we're going to go back into our search Hubspot. So we're going to go to Hubspot CRM object, search for CRM. What we're going to select here is the ID. So let's go over that again. So I'm putting in, I'm creating, when the webhook comes in, okay, what we're doing is we're creating a note. And the note, we're going to have this data that comes in from the webhook, the incoming message. The from is going to be right here, the to the country. This is going into the body. You have the timestamp, which is coming from right here. And then finally, we have the ID, which is going into the associated company. Now, you might be, associating it maybe with a contact. Maybe it's not a company. In my use case, I'm messaging companies themselves, or companies might be messaging me. You might be having it as a contact, right? So now we want to do a test and see what happens. So we're going to run once. And now what it's doing is it's waiting for a response. So I'm going to send a message. Okay. I'm going to send a message right now to the number, which is over here. Okay. So I've gone ahead and sent a message, and we can see here that it's been successful. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to go into our HubSpot CRM. And we want to look for that. For me, it's a company. So here it's a company, right? Right? It could have been a contact for you. And we want to go into HubSpot. We want to see and make sure that the message got sent. So let's go into HubSpot. So this is the contact. This is the number that I sent it from. Okay, let's go into our activities, and we can see here, right, 8:40. We can see right here that at 8:40 we had a message that was sent, incoming from and to, right, from Canada, Ontario, Toronto. So you can see right here how it was done. Real simple, guys, right? Just a 3-step process. You got your webhook, you got to search for the object, and you got to create your note over here. All right, SMS community, that's how we do it, and best of luck.